Hello, Virgo. Thank you for joining me here. This is gonna be your love message reading. So it can be you. So I'm gonna be picking up your energy and the person you are dealing with, anybody. And it is a free flowing, intuitive reading. So please take it as it resonates. And yeah, and if you have to flip the character, if you have to flip like the role, please do it, because it's like a energy. So I pick up on energy, not really on person, just energy. So just take it as it resonates. All right, okay, so let's see what's going on. So right off the bat, Virgo, these two came together, the high priestess and the messenger of earth, which is also your card. And then we got two of fire. What I'm getting, that you know you have been thinking, you have been really thinking about, like, um you're really thinking about whether you want to proceed further in this connection, and you are thinking very strategically. You are thinking not just only romantic way and not just only emotional way or mental way. You are thinking very fundamental. You are thinking like earth sign usually do, like a messenger of earth, like how it's gonna pan out. Is it realistic? Is it practical? Is it feasible? Or is it all just a dream and it's gonna crash like after it's been, like you are thinking about practicality of this connection, how it is really possible in real life, in reality, the way you perceive reality. The more you think about in the terms of reality, it there is a deep sense of knowing coming at your end. And it feels like, you feel like there is something is telling you that it's not gonna go all the way. It's not gonna go all the way to a fire, to a fire. Oh, hold on. They said it's okay, okay, all right. They said that you feel like, so there is like a two things going on. You feel like that there's something, you really try to, you really sit on this matter. You don't want to take any kind of rush decision, any kind of quick action. You really want to think this through. And when you think about the practicality and the real feasibility of this connection and how you can proceed further, if you decide to proceed further, there is like a deep sense, something is telling you to just go within and really think, like some kind of intuition is coming to you, which is not about on paper. You cannot really pinpoint on paper. Some kind of intuition is coming you. So that intuition is, at one hand, it's like kind of pulling you back to take this action. At the same time is encouraging you to go for it. To a fire, you have been wanting this. Something, we are going to go deeper in this reading, right? Something in this connection that has been on hold, something in this connection that did not pan out the way you expected, the way you anticipated. So there is a little bit of hold energy I'm getting. So in one hand, you feel like that you need to go really intuitive, you need to slow it down, you need to really listen to what your inner knowledge is trying to tell you. At the same time, in one hand, it slowing down the process, but at the same time is encouraging you to go for it. So you're slowing down so that you can feel confident to go for it. But your main purpose of going for it, not through passion, not for the passion, not for the heart, not for dream, not for, like all this like romantic thing. You are going for something very practical, you are going for something very realistic, something very feasible, something that you can build upon, something has a real resonance in your life. So that's where you are in terms of this connection right now. And where they are six of air, four of air in reverse, four of water in reverse. Okay, so I can see that right off the back the held up come from this connection, like, like because they also felt, now they are feel like now they are ready, now they are in a certain position in their mentally, they feel like they can move forward with peace. they can move forward with peace. Whatever happened, I don't know, between whether it's pertaining to this relationship or something external, something held up the whole process. Something you almost feel like that it never gonna go anywhere. It almost felt like that everything is kind of wrapping up, because there was like, look at this, like in recent past they have four of air and the four of water. They have lot of contemplation. They have been doing lot of contemplation. Maybe they had other obligation, other engagement, other relationship responsibilities, whatever it is, but their focus was on this connection. Their focus was on this connection. There are a lot of other things that they had to deal with, but at the same time their focus was on this connection, and they had to think a lot. If you are the practical one, they are the thoughtful one. You know what I'm trying to say? They really think a lot, like thought a lot about it, like where they stand in this connection. Do this truly, how they truly feel, like they, instead of feeling them, they was really trying to understand their feelings. So they're like really understanding like whether it's gonna work or not. I feel like you both are very practical based. You both are, you know, very, you know, no matter how you feel, you both want to make sure that whether it's doable or not. This doability, the doability of this connection is very important to both of you. So though this person is really, like thinking, like taking time out, really thinking, really contemplating, really lining up their chakras, really getting in tune with their own emotion and mind to make a sound judgment. After all this held up, you know, and that, you know, that it is very important process, but at the same time this energy can feel very, very stagnant. So now these things are kind of fading away, and what is being replaced by, it's replaced by six of air, this like airy movement there. So they want to move forward in this connection. They want to move forward in their life, you know, wherever they, you know, because this is not only just pertaining to this connection. This kind of energy, lot of contemplation, retrospection, understanding, lining up, spirituality, all this thing came together, that can help, that can take a lot of space in their life as well. So they are kind of moving away from that, and they are moving away with the six of air. Six is the heart chakra number. So they are now they feel confident. Now they feel like, okay, now whatever they promised or whatever they thought that they can promise, now they're able to fulfill it. So before they did not feel confident, because before the all the boats are not on at the dock, you know what I mean? So there is like that kind of movability, that kind of momentum is gaining, that kind of momentum is gaining. Oh, there is like an England flag. I don't know what is what it has to do. Maybe you know, like I don't know, there is like a two England. Oh, interesting. Maybe somebody that you, maybe you are from England or they are from England, I don't know, it just came to my, like, you know, in here. Anyway, so now they feel like they're kind of getting, they can move forward, they can move forward. So there, that's where they are. Let's see what's going on, like what happened in the recent past that kind of lead to this situation, Virgo. Okay, we have Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you are okay. Hold on. Practicality is very, very important to you. Ten of Pentacles. My God, Virgo, you are like pentacles everywhere. Okay, but this is recent past. Okay, and the Five of Wands. Okay, so what I see, Virgo, the conflict before between you two was about the stability. What about the stability? You wanted to build something which feels very grounded. You wanted to build either family, you really wanted to have something very solid. But you know, and that created, because of your want, because of your desire of something very solid, you saw this person, you saw this connection. Right now, wherever you are, like in your life, you feel like I'm really getting that sense that you want to settle down. And what is settle down? You know, settle down doesn't mean that you're going to settle down with yourself. Only can another person can give you that kind of permission? No. What I mean by that you really want to you feel like there is like you wanted to, like you wanted to start a family, or you wanted to start something very very serious and committed, something that like you can build upon, like that is kind of settlement. You feel like, okay, this is it, this connection felt like this is it for you, and you wanted to give everything, and you wanted to take it further the way you see further, like, okay, right now I'm relationship, okay, how I can move this forward, that's what you came from. And you really wanted this kind of solid foundation, you really wanted this, like a bill, maybe you wanted to buy a house with them, maybe you wanted to move in together and really start something very solid. And because they were not ready for that commitment, they were not ready to really invest themselves completely in that kind of solidifying way at the time, and that created a lot of conflict because of this kind of disparity of where you are where you were in the life. You both, you both live two different life, of course, so you both were not on the same page when it comes to whether, yeah, if they wanted it, yeah, they wanted that to you with you, but they were not ready at the time, and they did not even think about like that kind of your dedication, your expectation, your, like all this desire to really build something with them, that put them on a, okay, they thought, okay, let me figure this out, okay, Virgo want this so bad, I know that I want to be with Virgo, but am I ready to do all this kind of commitment right now? So they had to take time off in order to really clear their mind, in order to really be confident how they feel, because they don't want to jump into some kind of commitment without being completely confident about where they are, what they want, what they need. And that's very smart. I really really like their energy. They did that because they don't want to promise something that they cannot fulfill later on. They don't want to repent, they don't want to regret on anything of their decision. But because of this different page, it created a lot of conflict. Created a lot of conflict. It kind of almost put you kind of doubtful, and you thought that you wanted this, and you feel like there's two of war, two of fire in reverse. It was two of fire in reverse. You feel like I feel like, okay, I wanna go all the way in, what is the held up, why they cannot, like, so you felt like, okay, this maybe this connection is just for, just there for some kind of passion and desire, but it doesn't have the longevity to survive. So there's a lot of kind of doubt, a lot of kind of second thought came into your mind, but everything is going, like now time is kind of perfect for them to really commit to it. And you are also thinking like, okay, what is the reality, what is the feasibility, what is the practicality approach of this, how we can make it, because you really, what you want 100% foundation, you want to build foundation with them. You don't want to roam around and looking for another relationship. This is it for you. If you really commit to it, you are going to commit to it. That's where you are right now, like that's what you have been thinking about. So this is your recent past. Let's see where they came from. Oh wow, cards and cards. Okay, two of wands in reverse. Look at this, that's what. And the eight of swords and the page of pentacles. Okay, so like I said, they it's not that they did not want anything with you. They, of course, they want. They did not. I don't know, my voice is they I don't know what's going on, excuse me. So they, like they did not like that feelings that their hands are tight. But it's not that their hands are practically tight. They just did not, they wanted to make sure, they wanted to go with you, they wanted to make this whatever romance, the passion, they wanted that romance and passion to be sustaining. But at the same time, they know that you are longing, you are desiring for something more than passion, and you want to go, you want to surpass that passion and desire, you want to make it something long lasting commitment. That's where they feel like their hands are tied again. Eight of Swords. They feel like they went their mind. They went into their mental energy, and they feel like, okay, I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel about Virgo. Like I know that I feel for Virgo. I know that I have I have something for Virgo. And that's not something that I can just easily deny. It's not disposable energy. It is solid, it's genuine. But when it comes to commitment, when it comes to how Virgo is seeing commitment, I don't know where I am in that. I don't know where I am. Yes, I want to be with Virgo. I want to have all this good time. I want to be, I want to enjoy our moments. But when it comes to commitment, I feel like my hands are tied. I feel like I don't know how I feel about my passion, and how much I trust my passion. Is this passion transitory? Is this, even though I know this passion is real, I know this desire is real, I know this love that I'm feeling for Virgo, it's real, but is it transitory or is it permanent? Is it long lasting? That's the question. I don't know. So they had to go, their mental thing they had to take this time off, because they also felt that at the time that they were not ready for like putting a new seed on the ground and let that tree grow, because there is something they were not ready at the time to for new cultivation. They are not ready for that. They are ready for like wandering in others field, but when it comes to building your own field, when it comes to build your nurture your own tree, they are not ready for that, because at the time they did not see in themselves in that. But they are genuine, that their feelings for you were very genuine, so there is no doubt about that. But when it comes to commitment, they kind of felt a little like they needed to make sure. Okay, so let's see where you guys are in emotional realm. Chariot, Virgo, you just wanna marry this person. Okay, Ace of Wands in reverse, Eight of Wands, Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay, the Chariot and the Knight of Cups. Okay, emotionally, emotionally, like I said, it's almost like feeling like beating drum again and again. It's like you are in your life now, where you are in your life, you feel like you need momentum. You cannot just ponder about what they are thinking, what you are thinking. You cannot just stall anymore. I feel like you feel like there is a sense of that. Okay, I have spent so many times, so many years in my life stalling about things, thinking about things, analyzing things. Right now I just need this fiery Chariot. Even though it's watery card, it's a very fiery energy, because it has this practical momentum kind of backed up with it. So you just feel like you need that momentum emotionally. You feel like and to be honest, I'm also feeling that whether it's with this person or something else, either you need some kind of momentum either in this connection, or you can have some kind of momentum in your career, but some kind of momentum is absolutely necessary for you. You feel like, I need movement. I cannot just sit there. I cannot just sit there and think about things. I need this momentum. I need this movement. I need this agility. I need this spark. You are emotionally dying for it. At the same time, you feel like, because they are not, I don't think this communication has happened where they are. You two are on their own zone, and you are not communicating where you are right now, because the time has not come. And you feel like the Eight of Cups in reverse, you feel like that you also feel this kind of tie to this person. At the same time, you don't want to make this connection as your purpose. Because when you make this kind of connection as your purpose, then because of this kind of stillness, because of this kind of stalemate kind of situation, you feel like when you put that as your purpose, it also slows down your momentum of life. And right now you don't want to slow down anymore. You really want to just do something. You really want to, that kind of like two of fire, it's like Aries. Two of fire is like a sun in Aries, sorry, Mars in Aries. Mars in Aries, can you believe that? Mars is already fiery sign, fiery element, fiery planet. On top of that is Aries. Like, you are really want to do something. You just really want to move your life forward. Either you want to like move houses or change. You want some kind of momentum. At the same time, you feel like you cannot really, because you guys are like, I feel like energetically connected, and that they are, because they are coming to on surface, like now they want to move this forward with the six of air, like airy movement. And you somehow, even though the communication has not bridged, you feel like that there is something is just holding you back. You cannot completely just leave it and look at and go to the different next thing. But at the same time, emotionally, you don't want to invest, you don't want to make this as a purpose, because then it's not good for you. Emotionally slow it down, and it's not good for you. And Knight of Cups in reverse, you feel like right now, like, if this momentum is not happening, you just don't want to invest anything anymore, like in this connection, until unless this is clear that this connection is going somewhere, until unless this movement is priority. You don't want to be all romantic, lovey-dovey. You don't want to be all expressive. You don't want to express where you are. You don't want to explain anything to them. You don't want to invest. You don't want to go there, because it's not because you don't love them, not because you don't want this connection, but more than this connection, what you need this fiery element of movement. You need this kind of momentum in your life. So you don't want to, it's not that how can I make this relationship work. That's not your priority. Your priority is, how can I move my life forward, because I feel like I have been sitting on this couch for longer than I anticipated, and I need some destination to go. I need to put my business suit on. I need to put my like all this skill together, put my all this skill together, and so that I can just go and then just make something. I just want to do something that is significant to me. And right now, pursuing this connection is not your priority, but that doesn't mean that you don't want this connection. You do with the high priestess and the earth. You obviously do. You are thinking about practicality, you are thinking about feasibility, but your practicality and feasibility is directly connected with the chariot, because that's where you want momentum. If this connection does not give you momentum, you are not going to invest in that. They can sit over there and ponder about what they need to do, but you are not doing that anymore. You want some changes. That's where you are, Virgo. Like this. Maybe you have Leo. Leo energy is coming. Okay, here, let's see what's their emotional realm. Their emotional, okay, Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords. Oh my god, this person is very much in their mental energy, all this swords energy. Okay, Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, Virgo, emotionally they feel like energetically, currently they are feeling like, okay, I'm ready to move. But when they try to move, because they are not communicating, right? But when they feel like they need to, what is the movement? In order to move, they have to communicate that. Otherwise, how you can build the bridge between these two? But when it comes to communicate, they feel like, I don't know, this person is kind of going merry-go-round, Seven of Swords and the Eight of Swords, Aquarius, and Gemini energy. It's like, what, they know that they need to communicate, they know that they need to express, they know that they need to move. Six of Air, movement, right? All about movement. But when they try to do that, they try to do it in a very indirect way, because they don't feel, again, this person has a little bit of confidence issue as well. They feel like every time they try to make a bold decision, they already made the decision here that they want to move, but emotionally they reevaluate their decision again and again, and every time they reevaluate, it creates more doubts, it creates more question rather than answer. So they feel like they are kind of going back to the rabbit hole again, but then they try to get out of this rabbit hole by taking a small gesture. Maybe they are not expressing straightforwardly, but they try to send some kind of signals, some kind of like a passive way of communicating, so that they that they are trying to move. But at the same time, you are not for that. You are not you want full blown force, you want full blown movement right now, not like here and there, like not like that. You want, okay, if you want to go, then start the car. If you don't want to go, don't just sit there and put the engine on. It feels like the car gonna move, but it's not moving because the gear is in neutral. It's, if you want to drive, then put it on the drive mode. If you don't want to drive, then just shut it off and just call it off. But you are just sitting there and you are putting on the you are putting the like the on the neutral mode, but engine is running, that kind of feeling. It's not going anywhere, but at the same time you feel like there is something thriving inside. So that's what they feel, emotionally. They feel like they want to take the action, but then they again and again, oh, am I making the good decision? Is it for me? Is it something that I can follow through? Maybe they don't know how to follow through things. There is like a lot of things that's kind of bog their mind again, but they want to make decision. But at the same time, Knight of Wands in reverse, they feel like they are unable to make action. They feel like they are unable to really go forward boldly, like really go forward. Like this horse, look at this horse is not just standing there, this horse is moving. It's like they, when it comes to this really drive, not just put the engine running, run the, like engine is running, but it's on the neutral mode, not on the drive mode. They don't. But when, whenever, in between, I'm just giving you a metaphor, like just to change the gear for neutral to drive, in between that all these things happen. They want to drive, that's what their current mood. They want to just go forward with the ship. They can do everything. They want to travel, they want to go forward in their energy. They want to just go, but emotionally they're like, okay, backtracking. Am I making the right decision? They are like that kind of person, once you leave home, they just come back to check whether the gate is locked. They again go 2 blocks gone, they come back, oh my god, maybe last time I did not check it right, but I already did second time checking. Okay, they go for third time, they check it, that kind of thing. They cannot trust their own decision, they cannot trust their own judgment, because something is just, like doubled. Eight of Swords, what was happening in their past is happening in their emotion now. Like they felt like something, they cannot make decision, then they make a decision, then they going back again. So there is like a merry-go-round energy here. Okay, they asked me get another card for Eight of Swords, so I'm just gonna get another card. Double Eight of Swords. Yeah, they maybe have moon in Libra or some kind of things. It's like they question their own judgment again and again and again, and they feel like, what about this perception? Oh, it can happen this, it can happen that. They have a multiple choice and they feel very confused and kind of lack of confidence to really pick one. Okay, see, Three of Wands in reverse. At the same time, they are so eager. They are so eager for the movement. They are so eager for the movement. They feel like they are wasting their gas by going back and forth. They are literally, they are wasting their time and energy. So they feel like they are wasting their gas, but at the same time, it's like something that makes them feel very unsure of it. So I feel like, Virgo, even though you don't want to do it, I know maybe you will not gonna do it, but I'm just gonna say it how I feel. If you show a little encouragement, if you show that you are ready to move, because they also want to move, if you go back and reinvest in this, you have to push them. but I feel like you have been pushing them for quite a while, and it's not fair to you. It's not fair to you as well, that you have to push other person so much that you feel like you are being stuck in life. That's not fair for you. But if you really want this, I'm hearing no, I don't want to invest that much of energy into this. But if you really want this, just for who want, they just need extra encouragement, because it's not that they don't want to be with you, it's not that they don't want to make this decision, they already made the decision. It's like that they feel very timid, and they suffer from lack of confidence to really trust their own judgment. So if you make them believe that whatever their decision is right, then the things can go smoothly, then the ship can sail smoothly. But it's up to you whether you want to invest that amount of energy to make these things happen or not. Okay, so just putting it out there. Okay, what's your hope and want, Virgo? King of Pentacles. Yeah, you want stability, you want practicality, you know and I feel like it came right out over the Chariot. I'm like I told you, like even if this connection doesn't move, you are not look for another connection, you are not trying to force yourself to fall in love again or anything like that. You just want to go somewhere, you just want to do something, you just want to move your career, you just want to focus on something that you're already good at, something that you can have control over, something that it's not other person is not involved, it's like all solo projects, so you can control the momentum, you can control the space, and you really want to build something. You feel like you are right now where you are in your life, you feel like I need to do something for myself. I'm not teenager anymore. I cannot just ponder about life and let time go by. I am at this position of my life where I feel like I need to take control and I need to make something for myself, and I need that momentum. I cannot just ponder about things and make things happen for others. I need to take care of myself. That's very nice energy, Virgo. Very nice energy. And let's see. Ten of Swords. Yeah, it this whole thing, not only this connection, the other thing in your life, you have been, I feel like that's what happening. You have been in past, you are just thinking and thinking, swords after swords, and it took you quite a while. Maybe I'm feeling like for years. Maybe you feel like that you are just thinking about things like why this happened, how can I move forward, this and that, thinking about all this little detail that happening in your life, and it's like sword after sword after sword. Now you reach the ten of Swords. You feel like, okay, now it's time to start fresh. I have thought enough, I have analyzed enough, I have did everything enough. Now it's time to give priority to myself and have that momentum and build something for myself, because time is not increasing and I am not getting younger. There's a very direct energy I'm getting. Whenever I'm speaking in your energy, I'm like so direct. One more. Okay, so many cards came out. Okay. Queen of Cups in reverse, Six of Swords. That's the Six of Air, Strength in reverse, and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you know you don't wanna ponder on your emotion, even though you hold emotion, but this is not something that you wanna focus on right now. You wanna move forward. You definitely wanna move forward. You definitely wanna just you just want to move forward. You would like to move forward with them, but if that doesn't happen, that's fine. Strength in reverse, you feel like you had showed a lot of tenacity when it comes to this connection. You have been, I feel like you and this person have been intertangled within each other for quite a long time, and you have been showed your courage, you have been patient, you have shown strength. But right now you feel like it's not about that, how much you can bear. It's not about your emotional strength that matters. It's about movement, and it's about speaking your mind. So I feel like if this person doesn't communicate, you are going to let them know that you are moving on. You are going to let them know that yes, I am not pursuing this connection anymore. That doesn't mean that I don't love you. It doesn't, love just doesn't evaporate all of a sudden if it is there. But love is not enough when it comes to how how I see my life ahead. So if you are going to communicate that very straightforward, almost like cut and dry, but not like, but be a little careful, Virgo. Be a little careful if you're honing this energy. Like, don't be like, I cannot tell you what to be and what not to be, but if you consider their emotion, consider their point of view a little bit when you are communicating, that doesn't mean that you don't have to communicate what you do want to communicate. Please do, but at the same time, if you can be a little gentle, I feel like there is a little bit of cut and dry energy I'm getting. That would be nice for them, because this person also want the same thing, but for whatever reason they cannot do it at this moment, because of their constant checking on their own decision, constant reevaluating their own decision making process is making thing extremely troublesome for both of you, and kind of sluggish and kind of slow. And right now, that's where you are, that's what you want. If there's love there, yes. If there's emotion there, yes. But are you gonna pursue on that? No. And you are going to communicate that clear, so that they don't, you don't want to hold them like hanging or anything. If you're really moving on with your life, with something that you want to focus on, you want to communicate that where you are, so that they know where they are, so that they can make their decision based on where you are, and not being in the limbo. It's very mature, very, very straightforward energy. Love it. Really loving this. Okay, what they want and hope. What's their want and hope, Virgo? Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they don't wanna, like, there is, like, I feel like their indecision comes from this kind of dreadful feelings. It has nothing to do with you, Virgo. It has something their own pattern, something their own struggle. They feel whenever they desire something very solid, whenever they make something and they make a decision, they doubt it. Maybe they have a history that every time people, from like from long period in their life, they feel like this, whatever they desire, they cannot have it. Maybe they desired a lot of things in life and never really, they did not get any of it. So they kind of build that kind of understanding that whatever they desire, truly desire, is not going to happen to them. And on top of that, they also feel that they are not good at decision making. Their judgment is poor. Maybe that has been, people have been telling them very wrongfully again and again in their life, that whenever they made a decision, they feel like, oh, you made a decision, look at this, what happened. They kind of, people maybe blame them for wrongdoing, for the wrong thing happened. Those people are absolutely BS. They just don't know how to take care of themselves. That's why they try to blame others. But this person took all these things in personally, and it's kind of created that kind of inertia in them, that kind of dreadfulness in them. So they're trying to, they really want to get away from that. They really want to get away from this hold and that kind of power, this kind of dreadful feelings have over them. So they really want to they really want to heal from that. There's a lot of understanding that this person is going through with the Four of Air. They are really contemplating. Look at this four two. They wanna sail. They wanna, like, too many. How many times we got two of wands? Two of wands, two of air, fire, same card, and then the Three of wands. They have 2 and 3. They really want to look forward. They really want to look forward in life, that where they can, desire something and go after it. And that's what they want, and that's why they need this kind of release, this dreadful kind of feelings. I don't know, and they are working on it. It's a very difficult feelings. It's a really difficult things to handle, but they're really wanting this. And then they have Eight of, hold on, Hierophant in reverse. Okay, they really want to look forward. At the same time, okay, I see. So it has something to basic structure. Maybe they're, how they are brought up, their religious values, like all these things. Sometimes, this omnipresent presence of God kind of creates a lot of doubt in them. Some kind of faith and belief, religious belief, has almost mute them. Do not allow to really pursue their desire, because whatever they desire, according to that belief, it's wrong thing. Desire is a wrong thing. If you desire wild, it's a wrong thing. You are perverted. Everything has to be structured, everything has to be proper. And they have this kind of desire that they want to pursue something, whatever. So there is some kind of, and they want to let that go. They know that this kind of, they want to let that go. That kind of, they are questioning a lot of, their belief system. So it's gonna take a lot of time. Maybe, I don't know whether you guys gonna be together anytime soon, but they are definitely there. More than, it's not there in, it's not about you guys come together. If you don't come together, like that, you can gel with each other frequency, is going to break up anyway, it's going to lead to breakup anyway. So right now they are realizing that they want to realize that something that they already realized, that something that their belief system, something that religious hold or some kind of faith kind of prohibit them to really pursue their desire. At the same time, they long for this desire so much, but it's kind of prohibit them for taking action to really go for it that they truly want. So they have to deal with, they are kind of going through all this kind of nitty gritty of where they are in life, and they wanna surpass all this trouble and all these challenges and really look for something in life that they can go after their desire without feeling all this bogged kind of energy. So they are doing their own thing, Virgo. So take it as resonant. So where this is where you are, this is where they are. And okay, I hope you get something out of it, Virgo, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.